She was working the night shift alone and vanished from behind the counter. Jessica Haringa was 25 years old when she disappeared from Norton Shores, Michigan in April of 2013. She was a single mother with a young son who was the center of her life. Friends and family described Jessica as dependable, kind, and someone who always showed up when she was needed. At the time, Jessica was working multiple jobs to support her child, including night shifts at a local gas station. She was known to be responsible and she rarely missed work. What happened to Jessica did not begin with warning signs or unusual behavior. It began during a completely ordinary shift. On April 26, 2013, Jessica reported for her shift at a gas station in Norton Shores. It was a late-night shift, and she was working alone. This was not unusual. Jessica had worked this shift before, and the store was typically quiet during overnight hours. Throughout the night, customers came and went. Nothing appeared out of place. But sometime before the end of her shift, something went terribly wrong. When the morning manager arrived to open the store, Jessica was gone. Inside the gas station, there were immediate signs that something was wrong. The cash register was open, money was missing. Jessica's personal belongings, including her purse and keys, were still inside the store. Her car was still parked outside. This told investigators something important. Jessica had not left voluntarily. She had not gone home. She had not driven away. Whatever happened to her happened quickly and unexpectedly. Security footage showed a man entering the store. He approached the counter, and after that, Jessica disappeared from view. Witnesses reported seeing a suspicious man in the area that night. Some described a man acting strangely around the gas station. Others recalled a vehicle that did not belong to a regular customer. Investigators released surveillance images of the suspect and asked the public for help. The case quickly gained attention. Search efforts expanded. Jessica's family pleaded for answers. But despite tips and searches, days turned into weeks with no sign of her. The gas station, a place meant to be public and visible, had become the last place Jessica was ever seen. Eventually, a suspect was identified. A man with a violent history was arrested in connection with Jessica's disappearance. His name was Jeffrey Willis, and he was later convicted. However, Jessica's body was never recovered, and because of that, many details remain unknown. Investigators believe Jessica was taken from the store against her will, but without physical evidence, the exact sequence of events has never fully been reconstructed. Her family has never been able to lay her to rest. Jessica Haringa's case is considered legally resolved, but emotionally it remains unresolved. How was someone able to abduct a woman from a public business without being stopped? Why were there no immediate witnesses who could intervene? And how many moments passed between routine transactions and tragedy? These are the questions that continue to haunt this case. Jessica Haringa went to work that night expecting to finish her shift and go home to her son. Instead, she vanished from behind the counter of a gas station that should have been safe. While the person responsible has been held accountable, Jessica herself has never been found. And for her family, the absence of answers is a loss that never ends. In the years since Jessica Haringa's disappearance, her case has continued to affect her community. The gas station where she was last seen has been renovated, but for many people, the memory of what happened here remains. Her disappearance sparked conversations about the safety of overnight workers, especially those who are required to work alone during late-night hours. For Jessica's family, life was permanently changed. Her son grew up without answers, without closure, and without the chance to say goodbye. While the legal case may be closed, the emotional impact of Jessica's disappearance has never truly ended.